Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be making a video talking about this guy, Visage. It's one of my favorite heroes in Dota 2 right now, and I'm just getting back into Dota 2, so this isn't, the greatest gameplay or anything, but I just wanted to talk about it because I think this hero is so unique and has such a cool impact on the games that he's in a way that other heroes like him don't. So Visage is, I would say, at least in his current state, a very strong ganking champion thanks to his, is it his innate? Yeah, his innate. Right here, Silent is the Grave. Basically lets you just fly over the entire map, flying over like all terrain, and when you attack somebody, you deal some bonus damage for a couple of seconds, and you get bonus. Oh, it's just bonus damage. Okay.
30
Well,
seconds to battle.
you get the bonus damage, and it's great. It lets you just basically fly to all the lanes around the map and make plays and get picks. He does really, really, really good single target damage. He's not great into like illusion heroes or anything like that because you will you don't do a lot of AoE. You don't have like any AoE skills, but you do really, really good single target damage. And I would say he's not great in team fights. You basically want to be taking one-on-one fights across the map. And we got really lucky there and got first blood. I think it was our Lycan spotted the drow sitting on the rune. So we were able to pick that up. His second ability, Soul Assumption, there's a little barcode above his head. You gain stacks when either allies or your familiars or enemies take damage, and it stacks up damage per charge 70. And then you can cast the ability to do a lot of damage, and you can see right now, look at the range on this is humongous. So it's a great tool for stealing first blood. I get hit by this arrow here, which is a pretty big mistake, but I just pop the I probably would have died there, but I popped the Silent as a Grave, and I'm able to get out of the arrow and get my tangos going. Our Undying, he was a little bit late to lane. He was doing some stuff on the map. I don't know. I usually play Visage in the mid lane. But I got off lane this game, and I was like, you know what? I want to play some Visage. Let's give it a shot. So I tried him in the off lane, and I did, spoiler alert, I did very, very well this game. And I might be playing this character in the offlane a little bit more from now on. He's really, really strong, I think, if you have a strong opponent that you're laning with. Like Undying is a great example of somebody who's really aggressive and wants to get kills. If you're playing with somebody who's passive and doesn't really set you up, then you're going to have a bit of a tougher time. He doesn't farm super great. But look, we just put this tombstone down under their tower. I popped my first ability, which gives movement speed slow and attack speed slow, and the drow just dies. She didn't play it super well, but they didn't really go for the tomb. The tomb was down, and she was taking zombie damage. A pretty bad soul assumption there from me. I wasted mana when I didn't have any stacks. He doesn't have great base damage, and his projectile's really slow. So, like I was saying before, he's not a great farming hero, but you get ahead on kills, basically, is how you should, I think you should be playing this hero. He's not very played, at least I don't see him in my lower MMR games that much, and I think it's because people are scared of the micro with the familiars, and I'm really, really bad at it, but it's not like, it's nothing like Meepo or anything, or even Lycan I think is harder. You can kind of get away with just controlling all units a lot of the time, and then when you do need to use them individually, it's not so bad if you set up your control groups. The thing they changed is this stone form. You have this as an ability on your hero now, which I can't believe that arrow hit me. You have this ability on your hero now, so you can stone form without selecting the units, which is really good. It just automatically does the nearest one to you. So it makes the micro a lot easier. You don't have to switch to individual bats to get them to land. I'll talk more about his ultimate when I skill it, but yeah, basically, I'm just waiting for this Undying to throw Tombstone down, and then we pretty much are guaranteed a kill. I think he doesn't even need Tombstone here, but look at, I drop a huge nuke on this guy. I took some damage, but I've still got tangos left, and he's died twice now. And I will say the problem with playing Visage offlane is you can't, like, roam as easily. You can roam to mid lane, obviously, but on mid, you know, you have the option to use your innate to fly to the other lanes to gank on rune timers and stuff like that. But I ended up doing really well in this game. My item build that I've been going, sometimes I just start with the wand, but I started with the Ring of Health too, or the Ring of Regen, because I'm going to build Tranquil Boots. They're really good on him, and I go for an immediate Phylactery. Phylactery. It's a really, really strong item on this guy because of the passive on it. Let's see, it's the next unit target spell you cast on an enemy deals a separate 150 bonus damage to the target and slows them by 30 seconds for 3 seconds. Or 30% for 3 seconds, which works really, really well with your first skill. Your first skill already slows them, and it gives them an attack speed drain as well. So having it deal damage and do more slow is really, really strong. So I've been going this item first, and then I go into the Tranquil Boots. The drum is also really good on him, but I think I skipped drum and went right for the orchid because of how ahead I was this game. So you can see I'm missing a lot of last hits. I only have 16 last hits, which is not very good for 6 minutes in. I mean, it's pretty bad. But I'm really ahead in kills. I have 3 kills, and I've got a Perseverance. Let's see, what is the net worth looking like? Yeah, I have highest net worth in the game. Lycan is really strong too. The Drow is actually keeping up. She's getting CS, but she's just a really, really squishy hero, and that makes for really, really easy kills for me. And if Undying throws the Tombstone down and slows them, then I'm sitting pretty good. I probably I played pretty safe this laning phase because I'm not really used to playing him offlane, but I probably could have silenced as the Grave there and chased the Mirana. Maybe I would have died. I don't know. I think he just throws Tomb down here, if I remember correctly. Oh no, we were baiting out the silence, which was good. If that's her one tool to basically just not die to us. I think he did. Did he throw down Tomb? I heard it. Yeah. I dropped my first skill on her. He really wanted to go for this. I mean, I understand when, you know, the Undying wants to get kills, but we have to play a little bit. We have to let her step up for the CS. Basically, he should be... I think he should have pulled. Or maybe I should have pulled. I mean, he did it a couple times, but I think he should have pulled more so that we can just deny this Drow CS, because if she walks up to the pole, then he can throw the Tombstone down, and we're pretty much guaranteed the kill.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Something that I also started doing, and we'll talk about it when I get it, but I have been going for the Aghanim Scepter. For a long time, I was like, oh, this ability is useless. It just makes you invisible. It gives you other bonuses on Silent of the Grave, as the Grave too. But the main thing is it makes you invisible when you silent as the Grave, and your familiars. And I was thinking, well, this is just useless. Like, I could just spend the gold on an item that gives me, like, more raw stats. But this hero you want to be ganking as often as you can and getting like strong ganks off early. Undying kind of died here. He has his passive though, and I can't remember. Maybe we turn it here. I don't know. But you want to be getting kills, and you don't really need items to get kills. So having the Aghanims and being able to gank more often is actually better than, I think, better than getting, you know, just more stats or something. I silenced the grave there, but then I'm like, okay, he's just running away. And I have a huge wave under tower that I want to farm. So I'm doing that instead. He does steal their bounty rune.
Dire's middle tower.
I think I do run over here now. I see him fighting the drow. And I think he dies, but I'm able to clean up, I think. I can just send the bats in. And they have crazy move speed. And you kind of just catch up with them. See, they can't really turn either, right? If they turn on the bats and try to kill the bats, I'll just drop them on them and stun them, and then I catch up with them. So it's a lose-lose situation for them. They can't really fight. They need to kill the bats so that they stop taking the damage from the bats, but they also can't kill the bats because I'll just drop them on them, and they will be stunned, and my hero will catch up. So I guess she TP'd back, but I don't know why I dropped. I think I lose one of them here. Yeah, I didn't drop them fast enough, but which is kind of a shame. You don't want to lose that. They do a lot of damage, so you don't really want to lose those early on. I was kind of spamming my skills here, maybe a mistake, because now I don't have soul assumption. But you're also a very, very strong pusher. If you get both of your familiars on a tower with you hitting it and a creep wave, you will shred towers. You are one of the fastest early tower takers in the game.
I will not forget this.
And it just makes it so you can run to a lane with Silent as the Grave, get a kill, and then just push the tower. And oh, I resummoned familiars here. And it makes it so you just win games really fast. You don't want to go late. You don't scale that great because, like I said before, you don't do great in team fights. She dodged. Oh, at some point she dodges my soul assumption with her ultimate. And then I basically just dipped at this point. Earthshaker really counters you because he does the bonus damage with the Echo Slam on your familiars and you. But he didn't really take advantage of that much this game, and I got Orchid soon enough that when I did go on him, he was kind of just silenced and couldn't do anything about it. But yeah, you want to end games really quickly. This guy does not scale super well. He still does consistent damage in the late game, but you're not going to be in many single target fights in the late game. It's mostly going to be team fights, and you don't do super great in team fights because you kind of just want to stand there and attack one guy. Your third skill, Gravekeeper's Cloak, it gives you layers, 4 layers of resistance, and you get damage reduction based on like the layers that you have. So your health bar can be stretched way further than people think. You block a lot of damage with your third skill. So when you go on a single target and they don't really have, it's kind of like it's kind of like a TA shield where like you have these layers of damage. So if they don't have like a really high attack speed or some kind of like combo that breaks through really quickly, then they can't really do anything about you because you just tank all of their damage and kill them quicker than they can kill you. My Undying went a little too deep there. I'm just kind of farming at this point. I really maybe could have started ganking a little bit earlier, but like I said, I wasn't really used to playing him in the offlane. I think I go on DK here. but I don't know if it works super well. I'm waiting for Silent as the Grave, but I maybe could have just started walking sooner. Oh, that's right. We had a TP from the support, and then I was like, he obviously knows somebody. He saw the TP, so he knows that we're trying to set up a gank. It was kind of a bad TP. I might have been able to do something if he didn't show the TP. But I'm kind of just defending this tower, trying to get farm. Like, if I had more kills, I could be like ahead of this Lycan, but I was playing a little bit safe. I really wanted the Orchid before I was gonna start fighting. I don't really need it at this point because they don't have anything like super crazy. But like, I didn't want to run into Earthshaker with Echo Slam and just get like instantly blown up. At this point, I know like Drow just died. I see a lot of them on the map, and I'm like, I'm just gonna blow this tower up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And I mean, look at this, like full health to. You could full health to 0 a tower in probably like, I don't know, 30 seconds? It's really, really strong.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Our team just kind of wrecked them this game. But I did want to talk about the hero and like show the strengths of it.
Radiant structures are
I'm kind of just flying across the map now. I go for Orchid, and then I think I just go straight for the Ags, because I'm like, I need to get active on the map and start killing people.
Missing middle.
I see the DK here, and Undying drops Tomb, and I'm pretty confident we can just blow this guy up, but they get a TP in. Drop the bats to heal them. Get a pretty big soul assumption there. I think I wanted to try to bait the glyph from them by hitting this tower, but then he hits another dragon breath on them, and I didn't want to lose my familiars. I do have the resummon, but you don't want to give them away. They're 100 gold each, which is like humongous.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I drop them, and then I do Silent as the Grave. I see them fighting top, and I'm like, oh, I can catch this Wyvern, right? So I want to walk down here and meet the Wyvern while... I did it badly. I could have pathed more aggressively, and I think probably caught the Wyvern. But at this point, I'm like, okay, this is the only tier 1 left, so I'm just going to push this lane in with the supports, and we're going to take this tower, because I know I can take it really, really quick. And that'll probably get me on my way to the Orchid.
Gold.
Oh yeah, the lion just gets blasted by the familiars. Undying flesh golemed, and then walked around. Earthshaker's here, that's pretty scary, but he missed the familiars with his first skill. I kind of didn't want to play with the Undying at this point. I didn't want to die like right before getting Orchid. I grabbed Duelist Gloves. I didn't farm enough neutrals either. I didn't get my neutral items like efficiently at all. I needed to kill more neutral creeps, but I got the Duelist Gloves. Attack speed's really great for more single target damage. He drops Tomb. I don't want my familiars to tank the tower, and I'm basically just like, yeah, let's just blow this tower up. I mean, we with Tombstone and familiars. Their team actually really kind of countered me with the Earthshaker and the Wyvern. Like, they could have done pretty bad things to me if they actually were able to get on me, but I had a really good team. The Lion peeled really well, the Undying peeled really well, and they were probably more scared of this Lycan, honestly. Because he was really, really strong. You want to kite these better so you don't get Centaur stomped. This is the worst one, the worst neutral camp to fight is the Centaurs, and I think I got unlucky and ran into it like every single time I tried to farm a neutral camp this game. Or at least it felt like it. This was also just like sloppy micro from me,
Radiant's middle
where
tower
I got
is
hit
under
by the,
attack.
I don't know what I'm targeting here, because I got hit by this neutral camp's ability like twice here, and took way more damage than I needed to. I have the phylactery, which gives me a ton of regen, so I'm not really too worried about it, but it does, you know, it's just small mistakes. At this point, I think I'm trying to go for the Ags, and I'm basically like, yeah, I need to like start getting active soon. If I don't get active soon, they're gonna outscale me, and I'm not gonna be very useful. But I got a good gank off here. Nice double kill. And that gets me well on my way to Ags. I didn't use Orchid. I'm pretty sure. I picked up Orchid and then I didn't use it. That was really bad. I should have Orchided the Wyvern. Yeah, I queue up Ags here. I think I could just go to grab that point booster after I farm these waves. This is one of my worst habits in the game, is I don't like, I should just micro the courier to the secret shop, but I end up just walking over. Oh no, I did micro the courier over to the secret shop. Well, that was good on me, but that is something I need to get better at, as I will a lot of the times just micro, or I'll just walk over to the secret shop, and instead of just sending the courier over, and then it's just a waste of time. Like, I could be farming. And it got me killed today. I played a game, I played a sniper game, and I had a silver edge, and I was like, oh, I can just silver edge and walk to the secret shop, and I'll be fine. And then I got killed, because they had a sentry. And I could have just sent my courier, and yeah, if my courier died, that would have sucked, but I wouldn't have got ganked. Good catch. This tombstone spot is really, really broken. Soul Assumption to secure that kill. I see the mid wave. You can just use Silent as the grave too, like especially before you have Ags and you're not like trying to like save it for like ganking. You can just pop it to run to a wave real quick, like I did here. I wish my supports weren't trying to steal my CS, but oh yeah, that was really, I almost like shit my pants there. Luckily I had summon on familiars again. I did not see that guy coming. And that's what I'm talking about, where if we're all sitting there like that, I mean, he blew my familiars up. Like, they instantly died. I should have Orchided him. I don't think I've used Orchid yet. I really want to drop Soul Assumption here. I get it off. I get the kill. I did Orchid. I Orchided there. That was good. But yeah, it's such a short cooldown. Like, there's no reason to save it. It's like a shorter cooldown than a lot of my skills are. And then now I just need 1,000 gold for Ags, and then I really, really can start taking over and pressuring them. You know, I'm saying, like, you know, my net worth is like bad compared to this Lycan, but also I am position 3. Like, I have a really, really high net worth comparatively to everybody else. Everybody was pretty low net worth this game. This game was full of a lot of fighting, and people weren't really farming that much. But I want to head over, and I want to take another fight here because I want to get my Agonins. We are up 11,000 gold at this point. There's not really a lot of room for them to come back on this. The only way they come back is if Drow kills me and gets my godlike spree. And then she probably would get like 2 levels, maybe 3 levels. Yeah, she's level 10. Might get 3 levels from that and a ton of gold. I didn't want to help my team here. I didn't want to die right before getting Ags. But I kind of played this on the fringes, right? I drop a Soul Assumption when I can. I don't really go in aggressively, and I'm waiting for my opportunity. I'm not going to just walk into the Earthshaker, but I see Lion gets a good stun there. I have Soul Assumption stacked. Earthshaker walks towards me, and Undying shows up, and they're running away from me. So I get another kill here. I see the Mirana's low, and I just say, oh, well, you know, I can just go on the Wyvern here. I decide to run away. Oh, I think I just focused the Mirana. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to die for the support kill. And then I pop Silent as the Grave, and I just run away. And they don't get me. That was really, really, really close, but I think Gravekeeper's Cloak saved me there. That was really good. I maybe could have gone in sooner. I'm kind of underestimating how strong I am, but... And maybe I could have just killed everybody if I went in a little bit better with my team, but I really didn't want to throw... Now that I have Ags, I can run across the map and kill anybody who's standing alone, which feels really, really good, and they can't do much about it. Unless they have sentries all over the map, they're not going to see me coming. I get crazy move speed, can fly over the terrain, and if you're standing alone in a side lane, I'm gonna Silent as the Grave and fly across the map and kill you. I think I saw the Wyvern on the map, and I was like, you know what? She's gonna stay there. Yep. And here's when I turn, pop Silent as the Grave, go invisible, and look at this. I'm flying across the entire map. I'm already top lane. I was just mid lane, and I'm like, where is it? There it is. So I wait a second, Orchid, and yeah. Just completely blew her up. Talent tree. You want to take the familiar base damage. It's way, way better than Soul Assumption cooldown. It's already on a 4-second cooldown. You want to max this out first, and it's already a 4-second cooldown. You don't need it to be lower by 1 second. The base damage on familiars is way better. Soul Assumption hits 3 targets. That is really, really good because in team fights, you're just gonna hit people. Oh, I walk in here and I'm like, I already know this Mirana's dead. I'm just gonna blow her up. Soul Assumption hits multiple targets. I should have see, this is where I'm saying my micro sucks. I could have kept my familiars on the Mirana. Mirana would be dead right now if my familiars were following her.
Radiant's middle tower is under
But I microed really poorly there. We have the sentries here. I should have stunned him with the familiars. I didn't micro that. It's little things. I mean, we're gonna win this game. It's fine, but like, it's little things that like. Really nice triple kill. It felt really good, but I probably could have got a rampage there. You know, it would have been. It would have been like. A lot better. I mean, the Mirana would have definitely died. The Earthshaker would have definitely died. And then I could have come back and got the rest of them. There's not much coming back for them at this point. I mean, really, like, the Drow outscales us. Probably. I don't really know the Drow to what's this guy's name again? Juggernaut. I don't really know the Drow to Juggernaut matchup or how that works or whatever, but Earthshaker's really strong into us, and I fall off pretty hard. If we go into a late team fight, I'm not going to do a lot. So I see the Mirana sitting bot lane in their base, and I want to just run down there and see if I can get... She thinks she's safe sitting in the base, right?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But I kind of just wander down here, and then they fight top, and my Lycan's just killing people.
Radiant's top tower is under
And
attack.
so I'm trying to walk around the rest of the map. I think my familiar got spotted there, but we're just diving really deep at this point. And I'm still trying to like get a gank off. I don't really want to go and fight. At this point I'm 16-0. And I don't want to lose my killing spree, and I wanted to make this game with 0 deaths.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So I played really, really safe, but I knew we were going to win, and I really wanted to have a zero-death game. So I kind of played more safe than I needed to. So I'm trying to walk around. I see this Earthshaker bot, so I'm walking around the entire place. Can go over the wall here, and then just throw the Orchid on him, or the Bloodthorn, and he's dead. I did not see, and it's like I still have tier 2 neutral item. I know we were fighting a lot. I didn't need it. Like obviously a tier 3 neutral item isn't gonna make a difference in whether or not we win this game or not. But I do pick up the drums here, and I'm going for the Greaves. The Greaves, which Greaves are these? Oh no, these are Boots of Bearing. Going for the Boots of Bearings.
Radiant's top tower.
Really good item.
Radiant's middle
If you
tower
need to catch
under
up to
attack.
people, using the drum is really, really good. And normally I buy drum earlier, but we were stomping so
Radiant's
hard
top
this game that
barracks are
I
under
just went
attack.
for the Orchid first. But the drum, you want to pop it
Radiant's top
before
barracks
you
has
use
fallen.
Silent as the Grave, because popping the drum cancels
Radiant's
Silent
top
as the Grave.
barracks has fallen.
Which I've done a couple times, and it's pretty embarrassing when you're like, yeah, I'm coming, I'm gonna gank, and then you cancel it. I see Drow standing here. I probably could have just killed her. But I'm just like, well, yeah, there we go. I waited for them to start the fight, and then I'm like, okay. I don't know, did this guy have the Blink Dagger? Yeah, he did. I was waiting for him to, like, look like he was gonna start trying to blink in, and then I was gonna go on him with the Orchid so he couldn't echo the team. At this point, we're just farming them to the base. But yeah, this game was really, really fun. I felt like I played really well. Maybe it was just that they played really poorly. But this character just does a lot of damage. And people don't expect it because they don't play against it. I don't really see people playing this hero very much. At least in my MMR. So people don't know what he does, and then you kind of just catch people by surprise when you show up, when you pop out of nowhere and Orchid them and they can't do anything, and then you just kill them. And I know I'm really far ahead, but you can do this to supports in any game. Like even if I was middle of the road net worth here, on like an average game where you're playing offlane, you can still blow up supports. You know, if I was against a Lion, I'm still gonna one-shot the Lion. She walks over.
Radiant's middle tower.
She drops the sentry to try and stop me from ganking. But it's too late.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Alright, get on with it. Oh, the next talent is going to be Armor Corruption to Visage and Familiars. Very, very, very good
Radiant
for
structures are
blowing up low
fortified.
armor targets. I walk around the... I really thought I was going to die here. I was super mad at myself for dying last second, but Gravekeeper's Cloak is really, really keeping me alive here. And I end up not dying, which is great. My Familiars died, which is not good. But now I literally just have to stand back for a second. I got healed by Jug Ward. I just had to stand back for 1 second, and with all my regen, I'm healing up really, really fast. And then for the final talent, you always want to take +1 Familiar, obviously. Gravekeeper's Cloak. I mean, if you're really getting wrecked, like there's maybe a niche opportunity for Gravekeeper's Cloak recovery time, but +1 Familiar is just so good. Anyway, that was the game. Thank you for watching, if you still are, and have a great rest of your day.